Well, here I am editing the week that I had with my first week of sugar detox. And the first day I lost the footage. I must have deleted it while I was making other videos and deleting those videos and deleting the clips. So, we'll start with day 2.
Good morning. Well, this is officially day 2 of my sugar fast, or my sugar detox. So today I'm having a 2-egg omelet with spinach, cheese, salt and pepper. Jay's having this one here. It has cayenne pepper on it. And I'm also going to have a mini croton on the side, along with coffee. The coffee just has milk in it and a little packet of stevia. No sugar, just stevia. And that's breakfast for this morning. This is what you call croton. It's almost like a little pâté. You get these in Quebec and Ontario. Yeah, it's like a meat product. Very delicious. Okay guys, here's my day 2 breakfast. 2-egg omelet with spinach and cheese, salt and pepper, my apple cider vinegar tablet, 500 milligrams, my gratin, and my coffee with 1 stevia and a little bit of milk. So if you're curious about the gratin is a meat product, kind of like head cheese, but better. We really like that here in Ontario. Yeah, usually it's made in Quebec. I can only find it in 2 places, Food Basics and Metro. So I'm glad I found it. Because I really enjoy it. Well, I'm going to have a cup of licorice spice tea that Sherry sent me. She says this is one of her favorite teas, and I'm going to try it out today. So in it has licorice root, cinnamon, orange peel, star anise, vanilla extract, sarsaparilla, orange oil, cinnamon oil with other natural flavors, clove bud oil, cardamom oil. So I'm going to have that this morning. So during this detox, it's essential to stay busy. So this morning I've been doing the diamond art. So I'm doing my raven. And right now it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm enjoying that tea. And I've been doing this since 6 o'clock. So I'm going to stop at 9 o'clock and I'm going to do a live and talk to you all while I cook for Bella. And that is what I'm doing so far this morning. Having a wonderful bowl of my pumpkin chili. Absolutely delicious, AJ.
Oh, God, yeah.
So good. I started eating and I totally forgot about recording. So half the bowl is already gone. But that's what we're having for lunch today. Dinner tonight on day 2. That's just a cold plate. So 2 boiled eggs with creamy horseradish, half an apple sliced up, cucumber, and we have some of these that I need to eat up. So these are rye and Vitas, rye crisp bread, rye and oat bran, high in fiber, no sugar added, no artificial colors. So perfect thing to top off with something instead of toast or bread, you use this. So we're just going to use that up. And I thought that'd be great with cream cheese. And that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Just a light dinner. Didn't have to cook anything. It's nice and easy. There we go. Dinner for day 2. Well, it's 5:30. We start our fast at 6 o'clock. And I'm having my tea right now. It's a mullein tea with a little bit of lemon. And that was day 2. Day 3 breakfast, 2 hash browns with a little bit of cottage cheese with everything bagel in it. So the everything bagel seasoning. And a coffee with 1 stevia and a little bit of milk. That's my breakfast for day 3. I tried the everything bagel in my cottage cheese this morning. The reason I tried it is because yesterday, Janet said she tried it in hers, and I was like, I never tried that. I don't think I did. And let me tell you, I love it. So thanks for the recommendation, Janet. It's delicious. Okay, so one thing I like to do is I have a couple of bottles of water a day that has lemon in it. So I'll have that, and I use the real lemon. Just do a squirt. And that's my lemon water. I could put lemon in there, but I prefer not to put the lemons in this bottle. Usually I would do that in a glass. I'm going to be making some homemade lemonade later. But this is just lemon and water. Alright, for snacks today we're going to have the 2 last cookies. So I'll have to make cookies. These are the sugar-free cookies I made earlier this week. I have 2 left, so we'll each have one. And I'm going to make a hot chocolate. Now this hot chocolate doesn't have sugar. It's made with pure premium cocoa. So what I do is I take 1 tablespoon of cocoa, put it in your cup, and then I just add boiling water and a little bit of milk. And if I find that I need a little sweetness to it, I add a little bit of stevia. And that's it. Jay likes sometimes a little bit of cayenne in there. Does he want cayenne in there?
No, not this time.
So sometimes I'll put turmeric, sometimes I'll put cayenne. But that is my hot chocolate. And that will help with my chocolate cravings. So that's our snack for today. Now I added a pinch of salt, sea salt to this. So it intensifies the cocoa flavor. And this sugar-free cookie that I made this week, I'm going to be making them again because they're good. And these are the last 2, AJ.
Yeah.
Should I make some more like this?
Yes.
They're very filling and they're good for our morning snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So between 10 o'clock and 12 o'clock we have a snack. And this is our snack. So I enjoy it. I'm going to make another batch. Lunch today. Well, here's the thing, guys. Last month I made homemade cabbage rolls. And I froze 4 of them. So I have 2 in each little container here. I took it out of the freezer. And we're going to have that for lunch today. So 2 cabbage rolls each will do us just fine. Well, it's day 3, and I have to say that this is the 2nd day in a row that after lunch I am exhausted and I have to take a nap. So yeah, I'm going to take an hour nap, just lay down, relax, and try to get some sleep. Oh, I don't know if it's like a sugar crash. What would you call that?
Food coma.
Food coma. Well, not food coma. We didn't eat that much. We just eat cabbage rolls, but yesterday's the same thing. After lunch, I was like, ooh, tired. I just need some sleep. I was like exhausted. Mind you, I was up at 2 o'clock this morning. That could be it. That could be it, guys. I got this massive cramp in my leg. So yeah, I had cramps last night in my leg. So is it from the sugar detox? I don't know. But I'm gonna try to have a nap. Here I made a wonderful batch of wonderful cookies, the sugar-free cookies that I made the other day. So more for this week. We have 1 a day for our snack. And there it is. So while I do the dishes, I might as well cook up this chicken, these 2 chicken breasts. I took it out of the freezer last night. This is going to be for dinner tomorrow night. So I'll have it ready for tomorrow. Just going to put it in the air fryer. A little bit of salt and pepper and paprika. And I'll decide what I'm doing with that tomorrow night. There it is, guys. So you just poke that yolk. And it goes all over. And you spread it around with your egg. Oh yeah. Just break up your egg and you eat it. I love it. I love this, guys. There you go. I like to spread it around. Just break up my egg and let the juices get in there. It's kind of messy right now to eat. I have to eat it at the table, but I'll try to do this for you guys. The flavors. Oh my god. So good, guys. A must try. Okay, guys, this is dinner day 3. It's cooked kale with yellow peppers, pork loin, onions, garlic, ginger, and of course an egg on top. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, for my snack of the evening, I'm having half a cup of plain yogurt along with some frozen fruit that I put in the fridge overnight. So I just added it on top of the yogurt and a little bit of cacao. It's cacao nibs or cocoa nibs?
Cacao nibs?
Cacao nibs? Can't remember. I've had them for a while in a jar and it's like, well, it's time to use them up. So there we go. A little bit of a sugar-free option. And I'm going to enjoy this. Day 4, nice and easy breakfast. Cottage cheese with everything bagel. And some paprika pumpkin seeds. No coffee this morning. I'm going to skip coffee today. And I'm going to drink my lemon water. So my morning snack for day 4 is sugar-free hot chocolate made with cocoa. And this time I added a little bit of milk and cayenne pepper. And I made another batch of those sugar-free cookies, but I added a little bit of pure peanut butter. So there we go. We're having a cookie and hot chocolate for a snack. So there we go. We're having a cookie and our morning hot chocolate. I'm a bit peckish, so I'm going to have a boiled egg before lunch. Lunch today, I decided to make a little snack platter or a little snack plate. So I have an apple. I got these Triscuits. These are the Triscuits, thin crisp Parmesan and garlic. So it has no sugar in it. No sugars. 3 grams of fiber for 14 of them. 20 grams of carbs. So I thought, okay, perfect. So I got 14 of the little crackers right there. So I got 14 little crackers there. I got a gratin. I have some cheese slices, and some olives, Queen Anne olives. And of course, did I say this? The vegetable crackers. These are my favorite vegetable crackers. These are the ones you get from Dollarama. They're nice and thin. So I'm going to put my gratin on there and eat those with the cheese. And yeah, I think I'm going to add a little cinnamon to my apples though. There we go. Cinnamon on the apples. And that's my lunch today. Dinner tonight, 1 pan hash. So it's sweet potatoes with bacon and chicken and sweet peppers, some spices, and an egg on top. And it's a dippy egg. I call it dippy egg over easy. I have the recipe up if you want to check it out. It's 1 pan hash. Absolutely delicious. Yummy. That's dinner for tonight. 5 a.m. and I'm having breakfast with Jay. This morning I'm having a hash brown, a sausage patty, and a little bit of cottage cheese, and my multivitamin. And of course, a coffee. I skipped coffee yesterday, so today's coffee day.
And in my coffee, I have a stevia, a little bit of milk, and coffee. Start for day 5. As an omelet. I did want an omelet. So, spinach omelet. Okay, for lunch today I'm having a tuna salad with leftover of this cucumber, chopped up red pepper, baby spinach, and a can of tuna. And of course, some cheese. We'll keep a little bit for tomorrow morning for the egg omelet. Just a little bit left, as you can see. So I'm going to save a little bit for tomorrow for the egg omelet. Guys, always put a napkin when you open these things up. Fuck. So when you open these things up, always put a napkin in there on top of it so the condensation doesn't get on the product. And this way it lasts a lot longer. A lot longer. So that's spinach in there. I got the red pepper. Next up, I'll cut up some cucumber. Yeah. We'll keep a little bit of cucumber for tomorrow to add as a side because we don't have any more cucumber. And this I'll just cut up into cubes. Here we go. Let's add that to the bowl. It's a simple meal, guys. Yeah, I could have shredded it, but I didn't feel like it. I wanted little pieces of cheese. You know? Little square pieces of baby, little mini pieces of cheese. Something to bite into. There we go. Okay. And I took most of the liquid out. So I took most of the water out from the chunk tuna. But I left a little bit in there. So it's not so dry. Now we have some black olives. So chopped black olives. Now I'm going to put 2 heaping spoonfuls of mayonnaise. And what can I make with that? Maybe dill? Yeah, dill sounds good. Dill, dill, dill. Dill, dill, dill. A little bit of dill. There we go. Lots of dill. A little bit of salt. And that's my lunch. There we go. And this is lunch today, guys. A tuna salad with leftover spinach, red pepper, cucumber, and cheese. And, well, sugar-free cookie. So this is a nice sugar-free lunch for me and Jay. And we are surely going to enjoy it. Tonight we're having some ground pork pie. So it's sweet potatoes, ground pork, mixed veggies, kind of like a shepherd's pie, I guess you would call it. Farmer's pie? Yeah, sweet potatoes, farmer's pie. So we're going to have this tonight and tomorrow night. Dinner served. This morning, I'm having a breakfast sausages, cottage cheese with everything bagel, my bottle of water,
my apple cider tablet, and I have a hash brown in the air fryer. And that's breakfast for today. Today is day 6. Well, I've been doing this all week. I do this in the morning after my breakfast. I did the other one in October, and I'm hoping to finish this one this month in November. And so far, so good. Well, I'm just about to go live, so I'm going to have myself a cookie and make one of my hot cocos. So lunch today was on my live, so I didn't get to take a picture or a video. But it's on my live, guys. It was an apple, crackers, cheese, olives, gratin. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I had. So yeah, that was eaten on my live, so that was my lunch. Today we're having leftovers from yesterday. A sweet potato farmer's pie. Yum, yum. Tonight, before bed, a yogurt. So plain yogurt with sugar-free strawberry jello. And that is day 6. Hey, did you order this shit? Oh, God. Here it is, guys. We got snow last night. It's a little bit of snow, but we got some snow. Not looking forward to this. But it's not that bad outside. It's not that cold. But snow. You can see footprints. Breakfast this morning. Cheese and egg omelet with a little bit of salt and pepper. And my gratin, which is a meat spread, which is delicious. And a coffee. Coffee. And that's breakfast on day 7. It's one of those days where I don't know what to make for lunch. Maybe a can of soup, but I kind of want to make it spread into a soup for tomorrow. So I might make a can of soup or open a can of soup and add some stuff to it. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm making for supper tonight, guys. I really don't. I've been cooking nonstop all week. And well, I do like the snack plates that I make for lunch. And breakfast is pretty darn easy. But I'm running out of ideas here. What can I make that's going to be aligned with the way I'm eating now? I was thinking maybe beef broccoli, but I'm not feeling it. I was thinking Brussels sprouts. Not Brussels sprouts. Yeah, Brussels sprouts wrapped with bacon. And then I was like, oh, I can't do the sauce anymore because the sauce has sugar in it. It's brown sugar and ketchup. And oh, man, I'd have to change the sauce. But, ooh, I just got an idea. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do here. I think I have an idea, guys. I think I have an idea. I'm going to thaw out these chicken drumsticks this afternoon. And I'm going to make something in the oven. I'm going to roast it in the oven. That's what I'm going to do with some Brussels sprouts. This way I will have enough for today and tomorrow. And that way I don't have to make supper tomorrow. Keeping it simple for lunch. A bowl of popcorn. The rest of that cucumber. That rye crisp bread with some cream cheese and cucumber slices on top. And a couple olives.
And that is lunch. Scratch that. I'm going to boil it and make a soup for today and tomorrow. And then I'm going to just probably take the chicken and stick it in the air fryer. But I'm going to make a soup with the broth. Put a couple of these bouillon mix, basil and garlic, in the water with the chicken. So I could have a nice bouillon to go with it. Okay, so I've been boiling this for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to use the broth now to make the soup. And I'm not going to make a chicken soup. I'm going to make a kind of like a bean mix kind of soup, but using the chicken broth. But I'm going to scoop out little bones or anything else with the little strainer. So I'm going to pass the strainer in there to make sure that there's no bones and stuff. Because we don't want that with our soup mix. Okay, so look at that. Lots of stuff there. Lots of crap. I should get a little bowl or something to put that in. Or a plate. I'll put it on the plate. You don't want that. You don't want a chunk of bone or something, right? In with the soup. So I always strain it after I'm doing this. Smells good, guys. Could smell the basil. Okay, so we're going to use some of this soup mix. So it's a bean mix. So it's a variety of different beans that you get in a bag. Peas and all that. So I'm going to use some of that. And I'm going to use some yellow split peas as well. So, just to make a soup. It's going to be like a pea soup and a variety of different peas. So, I don't know how much water's in there. So I'm just eyeing it. I think that's good. And some peas, some split peas. Should be good. A little bit more from the split pea. And a little bit more of the soup mix one. And I'm going to put that in for, you know what? I'm going to finish it off. Just get rid of it. There we go. More room in my pantry, guys. More room in my pantry. So that's going to go in for, let's say, 20 minutes. It's already boiling, so 20 minutes, friends. 20 minutes. Chicken's going to be super easy. I'm going to use... Oh, this is garlic pepper. I was looking for lemon pepper. The lemon pepper. So I have lemon pepper. I'm going to sprinkle it on there. And we're going to just air fry it. Just to, like, you know, cook the skin on there. Kind of move it around a little bit. There we go. And that's it. Just put that in the air fryer and bake that, and we'll have some yummy chicken drumsticks for tonight. We'll have soup for tomorrow, and I'm probably going to do some Brussels sprouts with that. We'll see. So this is going in the air fryer, but Jay wants sweet potato fries instead of the Brussels sprouts, so that's what we'll have tonight. Alright guys, so I'm going to add a can of cream of chicken for my best before table to the soup. But only during the last 10 minutes of boiling. Just to make it like a creamy soup a little bit. Not bad. You gotta boil it for 60 minutes. 60 minutes, not 20. 60 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to take this off because it's the last 10 minutes, and I'm gonna add the cream of chicken soup. So 1 can of cream of chicken soup.
just to make it like creamier, tastier. Mix that in. Break it all up. Oh yeah, it's getting nice and thick. So I'm going to turn it right down to number 3. Because now it's going to get nice and thick and creamy. And oh yeah. It's going to be delicious. There's no meat in here, guys. It's all protein based on the beans and the chickpeas and... or not chickpeas. The beans, the black beans. That soup mix. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, so this is the soup for this weekend. All kinds of goodness in there. It's nice and thick. It smells good. I had a little taste test. It's ready to go. For dinner tonight, sweet potato fries, 2 drumsticks, lemon pepper drumsticks, a couple slices of dill pickle, and some yogurt with sugar-free strawberry jello. And that is my last meal of the first week of the sugar detox. So, I did it, guys. And I'm off to start week 2. So stay tuned. Keep watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon.